Yo, what is up? It is your boy BDT Athletics back at it again with the Saturday night's main event predictions and preview with that boy DakDiehl. Back at it again. Ready to rock. How you feeling for this card?
I'm feeling pretty good. It looks like a decent card for a Saturday night main event. Definitely the main event is going to help lead into the SummerSlam, which figured that's what you should do with this little, like, I don't even know what you call it. It's not a PLE. It's like a special show or something. I don't know. Yeah.
I'm
But
not
yeah.
like crazy hype, but I'm definitely hopefully it moves some storylines ahead. That's the big thing.
Yeah, and I mean the matches look good. So, you know, I mean, we'll get into it, but yeah, it doesn't look like bad. I don't know.
Right.
So yeah, to start off the Saturday night main event live in New York City, this is going off of WWE.com's way they list it. So hopefully this is true. To open the show, we have NBA champion and Finals MVP Jalen Brunson joining Roman Reigns for a little segment. Probably greet the crowd, say what's up to MSG. Maybe Seth will show up to do a little face off or something. Who knows? But yeah, that'll be a quick little segment, get the crowd going, at least for the card.
Yeah. I'm thinking I'm a little nervous because SummerSlam tickets are like pretty low, and we know TKO's go-to play call when tickets are low, celebrity involvement. So I'm cool with like Jalen Brunson having a segment in New York. That makes sense. I just hope it's kind of is what it is, and maybe like he'll clear the ring and then Seth will come out or something, or Seth comes out and then he'll clear the ring and there's no physicality between the two. Because that makes me think right there that it'll be Jalen Brunson who costs Seth Rollins. We don't need that. Just have Roman beat him clean. Like, if that's what they're going to do, you know?
And then, oh my God, Tyrese Halliburton with the shield chair. He's back from Achilles.
As a Seth fan, I'd be hype. I'd be like, fucking let's go. Stop. Stop. Start screaming along with them. I'd be hype as all get out. But yeah, no, it should be, hopefully it's
Be
just,
cheering for the Pacers.
hopefully it's just, nice basic, acknowledge me, acknowledge your champ. We're going to do to Seth Rollins what we did. And then names like Kevin Owens or something like that. We're going to
to
erase them.
the
Put him
yeah.
on the island of irrelevancy. Something like that. And he just talk your shit, and then Seth will come out. I don't know. Maybe you have Roman stand tall. I'm cool with that because Seth just stood tall. They don't have to do too much physicality. You could just keep it nice and vanilla. The story tells itself. You don't got to get too cute with it. It's there. It's there. So
It's definitely it's gonna be a greet the crowd. They'll probably take a dig at the Spurs and stuff like that, and then Seth would probably just show up just for a face off
mm-hmm.
and kind of they'll probably like Roman and Seth will probably talk back and forth where the crowd can't hear it, and we can't hear it, not into the mic, but just like face off, like I'll see you in a few weeks, like that title's coming for me or whatever, and then Roman would be like, you ain't shit, you still a little bro. It's kind of like Jalen Brunson's just standing in the back, kind of like, was shit gonna pop off? And then maybe they send like Nick Aldis or someone out, Adam Pearce, to kind of get like, hey, not here, and push him out.
Like, hey, gentlemen. Or Nick Aldis.
Yeah.
Gentlemen. It won't be Nick Aldis, though. But
Yeah, because he got his ass beat by Gunther.
And then the next matchup on the card, we got Bayley taking on Lyra in a grudge match over a, former tag team. Lyra turned on her a couple weeks ago at this point. How are you feeling about this match? Who do you think should go over?
I think this will be a really good match. Bayley's a good worker. Lyra's very good in the ring, too. I think Lyra should go over just for her being, I guess you could say, the up-and-coming wrestler. She would need the victory over a profound name like Bayley. Add to her, can't think of the word right now, not repertoire, but
Resume?
her resume. There we go. Yeah, her resume of it. And I think it'll be a good match. It'll be nice to see Lyra work as a heel too, from being the Bird Lady and cheered all the time. We'll see how she works it in a match. And Bailey's a great baby face to sell those heel antics and stuff. So, yeah, I think it'll be a really good match, but I think Lyra should go over, and I think she does go over.
Yeah, no, I 1,000% agree. I think Lyra should go over, and I think this might be Bailey's last feud in the WWE. To be honest with you, with all the rumors of honestly, they've kind of teased the Mercedes Moné match for, I think it's either All In or All Out. I think it might have to be All Out with contract timing wise, but that, I mean,
I think it's All Out, the one that's
in Chicago, I think.
Yeah.
Be.
Yeah.
I was like, I think it would have, I maybe even later, but I think that would be like the earliest or whatever. But yeah, I think this is Bailey's last thing she's doing is putting over Lyra. Maybe, I don't know if this is going to end here though. They might have like I don't think this is, it's hard because I've heard reports they're going to have like 8 matches each card on SummerSlam. So if that's the case, then this should make it to SummerSlam. But I honestly don't think they will. I think they'll do like the Raw after, or I guess, I don't know. I don't know where her contract's at. So if it's about to like run up or whatever, then maybe she is done there. But I think this might be one of her last feuds, is what I'm hearing. But anyways, long story short, I think Lyra should certainly go over.
I think the big thing on that would be what would be 30 days.
Oh, I thought it was a 90-day thing.
I think it can. I think the lowest is 30 days, but I think it is like usually 90. But I could be wrong about that.
No, yeah, I mean, obviously, I'm not like a massive AEW fan, but like if I saw Mercedes Moné versus Bailey, I'd tune in for that match. I'd make sure I looked up when that's going to be on, and I'd tune in for that. I mean, I'd bang. So I'm in for that. But Bailey does deserve to be in that main event scene,
especially if it's in Chicago too. I mean,
see,
think All Out's in September, so might have to pop in. Worlds Collide's like the same weekend in Chicago too, so it's like, why not two for?
They're gonna do the same times.
No, they're going on at the same time.
Yeah, I was like,
yeah.
I think they're definitely going on.
I think one's in the Now Arena and the other's in the Allstate, so that's still a fucking drive, anyways. But back to Saturday night's main event. Up next, after that, we have a no disqualification match between Danhausen and Judgment Day member JD McDonough. How do you see this one? Who do you think's gonna win? Who do you want to win? Any nefarities that you see happening in this match, especially with Danhausen?
Yeah, for sure. I think Danhausen's going to go over. I think this is only gonna be like a 5 to 7 minute match. JD's gonna run in, Dom's gonna run in, Liv, Raquel, Roxanne, they're all gonna run in. So Danhausen will be, the in his own way, the valiant baby face, where he'll fight through it, and he'll, I don't know if he'll call in his army of little people, or I don't know if like a celebrity will help him out. Maybe that'll be Jalen Brunson's celebrity involvement, because JD's one of the best bumpers in the business, so I don't think he'll have a problem selling for Jalen Brunson. Maybe with a chair or something, I don't know, just to make him, because obviously I don't want him like straight out grappling him or something, but I think
right, we don't need Jalen Brunson hitting a German suplex on JD McDonough.
Nah, don't need that. Yeah, I think end of the day, Danhausen's gonna end it by cursing maybe every single one of the Judgment Day. I mean, Liv is already cursed. I don't know who else he has cursed of them, but I'm sure, get the crowd pop. You are cursed. Or cursed, my bad.
I think Dominic's technically cursed too.
I think so as well.
I don't know if it's still, because that's how he lost the IC title way back. It was, he got cursed. So I think he's still cursed. I think Danhausen's winning this too, in kind of the same way. I think he's cursing everyone that runs out, and it's going to cause something to happen during the match that gives him an edge over JD, even if it's like he'll be in the corner getting beat up and just goes, "You are cursed," and maybe Dominic swings a chair, misses Danhausen, clocks JD. Yeah, literally like that. But I agree. I think it's gonna be a quick match too. Like I could see this being like maybe 5 minutes, if even that. I'm thinking a 3 minute in and out, hit all the curse spots. 1, 2, 3. Danhausen wins. Get out of there. But I think this will be a fun match, especially with it being no DQ. You're just expecting stuff to happen.
Yeah, no, I 1,000% agree. Should be a ton of fun. Honestly, I'm excited. I don't know.
And honestly, well, I was gonna say honestly, I like using Danhausen in a no DQ match because it plays to his gimmick at least. Because then it gives you he can curse the person and whatever can happen, and it doesn't affect the rules of the match at least. Other than like a count out, if that were to happen, but
No,
guy goes through a table. It's not like oh, whatever.
No, I 1,000% agree. All right. Co-main event. Next match on the card. Paige and Brie Bella defend their women's tag titles against Fatal Influence in Laney Reed and Fallon Henley. How do you see the match, and who do you think should go over?
I think Fatal Influence get the win and take the belts. I feel like gives them a chance to really show their stuff from moving up from NXT and solidify themselves as a heel stable like they did in NXT. I also feel like Laney Reed and Fallon Henley will be able to have good tag team matches with other women on the roster. More, not saying Paige and Brie Bella can't, but Paige and Brie Bella have been hit with injuries. They can't have as intense matches as Laney and Fallon could. But I think it'll be a good match. And decent run from Paige and Brie gives them a chance to do whatever. Maybe they'll do a Paige and Bella twins storyline if Nikki ever comes back and like, oh, it should have been me. You took my moment. Blah blah blah. So then they'll have that at least for after. But yeah, I think it'll be an alright match. The Fatal Influence gets the win. They're on SmackDown, right? I believe. Or is it still like? Yeah, I was gonna say, are they still cross branding? So yeah.
I mixed up. They are on SmackDown.
Okay, yeah. I know some people. Yeah. So that'll be nice at least for them because Fatal Influence versus Raquel and Roxanne Judgment Day. I'll tune into that. I'm into that.
Yeah,
that'd be a good match.
There's some fun for them. I believe if I heard you correctly, I'm the same. I got Fatal Influence winning. I think they should win. I just think, Paige and Brie Bella, it's been better than I expected, truthfully, but it's just not. They ain't the Bella twins if you want them as a tag team. I'm not saying they're like a great tag team, but that's the tag team, and I'm sure Nikki's probably close to returning, at least injury-wise. So, hell, maybe she comes back and hits Paige or something. I don't know. I don't think that's really a good call, but just something that came to my mind. I think Fatal Influence should win. They could win nefariously. They're heels, so no problem with the roll-up, feet on the ropes or something, or JC Jane does like that against the ropes, and then they hit the finisher. That would work perfectly fine with me. And then Paige and Brie Bella can do their separate things. I think Brie should just go with Nikki. Maybe they could be the tag team. They could feud with Fatal Influence and then ultimately put them over. And then Paige, I think, should be in the singles division. I think she should either be going for a world title or if she wants. Well, she's not like. I think she's like in her early 30s, so she's not old at all.
Yeah, it's just more or less her her injuries.
Yeah. Well, I was just saying
that's because she had a neck thing like Edge and Daniel Bryan.
Yeah. I was just saying if she was
So
older,
that
then
was the
maybe
big
she'd just want to put people
why
over.
they kind of back then at least.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I think
But yeah, no, you could definitely throw. I think either like a United States or an Intercontinental feud would be good for Paige after this to get in, and then whether you want to make her champ or put over the champ, then you can move her to the world title or keep it there where eventually she will get an IC or United States title run, you know? Yeah, because I also agree. I think the Bella Twins are the tag team that should be the tag team to put over the younger talent, and Paige should be a single star.
mm-hmm.
I know they did this because Nikki got hurt and they wanted to give them the win. So it's been a nice little nostalgia run, but yeah, it's time for them to part ways and do their separate things. All right. And then we got the main event to Saturday night's main event. Madison Square Garden, WWE Champion CM Punk tags with the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes to take on the Ring General Gunther and Sami Zayn. Who do you want to win? Who do you got winning? How do you see this going? I got a couple ideas, but I want to hear yours.
All right. I honestly think Cody and Punk are going to win. I think they're going over. And truthfully, because the way their feud is, I think it's fine if they go over. So I'm going to go with it because I think what is going to happen is there's some reports they are going to actually pull the trigger on this Gunther and Nick Aldis match. So I think Nick Aldis is going to somehow get involved and either screw Gunther or like somehow get himself like in trouble this Friday where he is like not the manager or whatever, and then he just comes in street gear and screws over Gunther or something, or Sammy is the reason they lose. I think Cody and Punk should go over truthfully because it's not like can they coexist? Like we know they're friends, so they're gonna be fine. So I think truthfully, I wouldn't mind if like a Punk just like Cody's like crawling for the ropes and he's going for the tag and Punk's just like and then just hops off the ropes and just walks to the back. I wouldn't mind that, or like opposite.
Just walks away like a little.
Yeah.
Dude, if Cody did that, that'd be such a huge pop. Oh my god, you know how many people want to see Cody do some heel antic, bro?
Dude, can you imagine the next then if he did turn heel, the next time you hear is, oh man, you're only smoking mirrors. Whoa! That would be crazy as hell. Oh, because he said Kingdom's done if he goes heel. So, which is smart. You can't do the whoa as a heel. That'd be freaking wild.
Yeah, I agree. I think Punk and Cody do get the win. It would be really cool to see a Nick Aldis run in, and that's the reason why Sammy and Gunther lose. That I hope for that too. I didn't have that idea, but now I'm hoping for that because that'd be awesome. Like Gunther can't take how Sammy can't keep Cody or Punk down for the 3. So like maybe he just jumps off the side to like pace back and forth by the table, think like what the hell is this guy doing? What am I gonna do? And then turns into a clothesline or some shit. Yeah, literally turns into a clothesline from Nick Aldis. Fucking Aldis, yeah, fucking just starts going crazy. Because I mean, like, I don't know. At least WWE rules, they're not going to be like DQ for hitting the guy that's not tagged in, or they'll distract the ref. You know, the ways of pro wrestling that you can do. But yeah, I definitely think Cody and Punk should go over. So I think the can they coexist is really going to happen with Sammy and Gunther, where they'll hit a point in the match where that's going to cause them to probably set up Sammy getting hit with a GTS to Crossroads 1, 2, 3. Because yeah, we know they're friends. Cody and Punk have done the ooh, if the time comes, like I'm gonna get you, but it's not like that's it. That's all they say, and then they go about their ways. It's not like later that night one of them hits the other like, oh, but you never know when it could happen and shit like that. So there's nothing gonna be like that. Would be cool to see either Punk or Cody not, tag in the other one and add a little heel antic to it and walk away. That'd be cool to cause them to lose. But yeah, don't think that's happening.
Yeah,
Punk and Cody get the dub. Gunther and Sammy can't work together, especially with the history that they have, which causes them to lose the match. Set up SummerSlam. If there is a Nick Aldis run in, what Gunther's doing. I don't know what's next for Sami Zayn right now since they took the title off him so quick. So we'd have to see. I don't know.
I have no
because that was my other thing. I was thinking like, if there isn't a run in and Gunther and Sammy just lose, like, are they gonna just run back Gunther and Sammy again? Like that it could if they do they couldn't work. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, I wouldn't be mad at it, but it's like we already saw that. It kind of hit the peak of the peak. Yeah, it hit the peak of the peak. So it's like,
yeah, that match at WrestleMania was the best that match could be. So I hear you. Like,
yeah,
that was as good as it. I mean, that was a fantastic match. So I just
don't know if
they'd be able to copy it.
Right. You'd be reheating leftovers at that point. Like.
I agree.
So yeah, we'll see what they have for Sami Zayn, but. Yeah, I think this match will be good to set up SummerSlam. Yeah, we'll just have to see what happens with Gunther and Sammy because we know what's happening with Punk and Cody at least. So,
and that is Saturday night's main event preview and predictions from BDT Athletics. That's DakDiehl right there. We're gonna be back at it with the review this upcoming this week, and then we'll have SummerSlam predictions coming out that week as well. Y'all have a good one.
Drop a like, comment, and subscribe.
Peace out.